Hello and welcome to my mini course. My name is Ina Chema and I am going to be your self-confidence coach. Why are we doing this mini course? This mini course is going to be focused in how to overcome insecurities and build self-confidence. I know that most of you guys have tried to reach out to me and ask for tips and tricks, and here I am providing it to you. What's included in this mini course is going to be the video talking how to overcome insecurities and build on self-confidence. Also, I'm going to attach my self-confidence planner only for you, so you can build your journey toward confidence. Before we start and talking about how do we do those things that I mentioned above, we want to first understand what are insecurities, where are they coming from? What is confidence? Why do I even want to build confidence? How does that serve me? How does it benefit me? So let's start first things first. A lot of people bring the issue that I'm feeling insecure. Do you even know what insecurity means? Insecure is when a person is not sure about themselves, they're doubting themselves, they're second guessing themselves, and they're waiting for other people to validate them, to tell them who they are, because they don't feel like they have the power to tell themselves who they are. This comes as a result from the childhood, the way your parents raised you, the way you grew up in a community, in a school setting, around people that you were, the mentality of the country you were in, or the place you were living, the school system, and there is a lot of factors, external factors that contributed into you. And oftentimes that I see people that blame themselves for being insecure and they're wishing to trust themselves and lead the world and everything else. It's not up to you, believe me. But it's up to you to change that. When you're a kid and when you are in a growing process, there is a lot of things you don't know, or you don't realize, or don't make sense, or you don't have it figured out. Once you're an adult, there's plenty of things you don't have figured out. But as the adulthood starts as a process, you start realizing, you start thinking, why do you do certain things? How do you do things? How do you want things to be done? How do you want to live your life? What are your plans and goals and expectations for yourself? Now you have a choice. You are in charge of making those choices for yourself. So let's start with, how do I erase my past? That's not the case. We don't erase the past. The past, we don't forget that. But we want to be able to forgive the person we were in the past. If we are at a point in life that we are not feeling comfortable with ourselves and we're thinking that we want to be this person, but there is something that is stopping you on the way, then we truly believe that we can make the change. We start doing actions, taking actions, being the actions. Why do I say that? I say that from my own experience, plus as my background as a therapist in the making. I myself was once, a while ago, very wild, very stubborn, had a lot of pride, and I wanted to get things done a certain way. And I always got what I wanted. Now, somewhere along those lines of working and building the person I wanted to be without having that intention. My only intention since I was a kid was to be successful, was to be someone and add value to the world. That's all I knew. And I knew that my country, Albania, didn't have enough to offer me at the time, because now things has changed a lot in Albania and I wish I could just go back, but then I already built a life here. So it's hard to restart over, but nothing is impossible. Maybe in the future, I will be part of the Albanian community in Albania, but it's not that I'm not. So thinking that there at the time there was no opportunities for me coming to like accomplish my goals and dreams in America, I learned a lot, but at the same time, I lost confidence. I lost myself. I wasn't secure anymore because I was out of my comfort zone. I didn't know much about the country. I couldn't understand much. I didn't know how things worked around. I was an immigrant and I would be scared of like getting back home. And a lot of people would use that against me at any point in their life. If they wanted something or they wanted to make themselves feel better, they'll take that power and be like, well, you know what? If you don't do what I say, or if you say another word against me, well, I can send you right back. And that caused me to lose myself, to be a slave of the process, thinking that I'm worthless, thinking that whatever I thought before was bullshit. And a lot of people would tell me like, you're crazy, you're out of your mind, live in the real life, come back, ground yourself, this is not the life you want. I let other people address what I wanted to be in life. I let other people tell me who to be in life. And down that line, at some point, I became a mom, which my life changed forever. I became a mom and my kids were my growth. My kids were my motivation and strength. And I started realizing, well, if I let other people tell me what to do and how to live my life, I'm not letting anyone do that to my kids. My firstborn, actually, it's a girl, and you probably know. And there is a lot of things that I feel bad that I let or allowed other people to treat me or talk to me in that way. But I would never allow those things to happen to my daughter. And that's where I was inspired. And I said, you know what? I'm a therapist in training. I work with clients. I help people every day. Why not seeing this as an opportunity, grabbing my knowledge that I'm gaining in my master's level and my experience combined together and become a self-confidence coach to help all the girls and females out there that remind me of myself, that may be in the same shoes that I was before. Like, I want to teach my daughter to be this independent, strong, successful, and happy female in the future, and powerful, not to fear anyone or anything. I thought, why not other females? Why am I being selfish? I went through some struggles, some pains, challenges, but then I figured it out. I figured it out how the system works. And I felt I was being selfish and keeping only to me and to my daughter. So I decided to share with anyone who will need this. A person that is full of life, a person that has dreams about life, but other people don't let you fulfill those dreams. Other people kill your dreams for you by saying that this is not reality, this is not how life works, you're dreaming too much, just find a husband, or just find a regular job, or you cannot do certain jobs because they're for men. Standards that God knows who placed them there. But I figured out one thing. Those standards and normalized things and situations are right there to keep us in control, to place order in our society. Once this kicks in, you understand better. You know better. Not everything is by the book. There is no book. We write books based on experience. I may write a book later on based on my experience. But that doesn't necessarily mean that what I went through, you should go through. And how I figured things out that will work for you too. No, I'm here to share my own experience, my own knowledge, what has been done and said before, and how I lived it and figured it out for myself, to give you a piece of information to empower you to figure it out for yourself. You are the expert. No one else knows. Who are you? What do you want to do in life? Who you want to be in life? What kind of life do you want? Yes, other people will tell you what they want you to be, what they want you to do. But don't allow that. You're not a doll. Even dolls, they come with their own standards. When I see those dolls that I buy for my daughter, they come with an age, a name, a profession, a lifestyle, a dress, outfits, a baggage with them. Even the dolls, they come with a package that they let you know who they are. As I figured out things for myself, and I want to invest in my daughter, for her not to do things and not to allow things I allowed, I wouldn't allow that to anyone else. That's why I'm here. Don't let anyone question you. You are the authority. You are in charge of your own self. And only you can make choices. Always remember, you're never stuck. You always have choices. Yes, you may say like, yeah, you speak like that, but I would really love a Lamborghini right now, and that's not my choice right now. Well, you cannot jump 10 stairs at a time. Let's work with what we have around. Let's try to see what's in all 360 degrees around us. There is something out there that will help you like grab to the next level, to the next level, and the next level. Life is about levels. It's not about destination. It's about the journey. How much we grow. Not everyone has it figured out. No one can figure it out. I have a lot of things that I need to figure out. But I'm right here sharing as much as I know to help someone who is a few steps back behind me. And I have someone else instruct me or guide me that is a few steps before me, because they went through something similar like I did. And that's a living proof that I can do it, that I can become. Just like I am being a living proof of a person that you are. And yes, you can make it. If I made it, you definitely can make it. There is nothing that can stop you. And that's how you build trust. That's how you build confidence. Confidence and building it and creating that environment to build confidence, it never stops. It's not something that you achieve and it sits there. You need to maintain that. There are going to be times that we don't feel competent enough, and that's okay. That's our space to learn and grow. There are things definitely that you know, you're confident, you've done that. Your story, your life. No one can tell you what is the story of your life. Why would you want to question yourself? You can't question yourself like, is this a story that I share with people? Why? Because another person who was part of your life has a different story, has a different point of view of your story. Don't allow them. You were in there. If you were feeling something, if you were going through pains and struggles, it is because they were real. That's how you proceed. That's how you react to different situations in life. Not everyone reacts the same. Talking about trauma, not everything is traumatic for everyone. It may be traumatic for me, one thing, but not for you. Maybe you are that human design that you react differently. How do we manage stress? It's different for everyone. But the key is to know how to manage it. Challenges and stress and struggles and obstacles will never stop hitting you. More you allow them, they will pile up, and you're going to be like, oh my God, where do I start? I don't even want to start. And you get stuck in that level. But when you start taking care of them one by one, then you can get to the next level quicker, faster. And that's what coaches do. That's what coaches do. we do that work that if I figured out something, I want to share it with the world. And then if you figured out something, you can share it with me. And that's how we help each other grow. Don't allow anyone else tell you that you're less, that you don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea. You're too young. You're too old. A secret as a future therapist, you are always too little or too much for anything that you do in life. So I hope you enjoyed the video and this video helps you a lot. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and have fun with the planner.